Hello guys, my name is Srinivas Rao. I am a Python trainer. I have both teaching experience as well as project experience. So today in this session, we will be discussing about set data type. So we have finished numeric. Under numeric, we have finished integer, complex number, and float. We have finished integer, complex number, float, and also we discussed what is sequence type. In sequence type, we discussed strings, list, and tuple. Also we discussed about boolean. Now you know boolean. So in this session, we will be discussing about sets. What is set data type? What is set data in Python? See, same like list, tuples, and strings. This also collection of elements. I will go to Notepad and I will write here. Sets are also collection of items. List, tuples, and strings. They are ordered. They are ordered collection of items, whereas list, tuple, and strings are ordered collection of items. Whereas sets are not ordered. Sets are unordered. Unordered collection of items means they do not have index numbers. Okay. Whereas list, tuple, strings are ordered. Ordered means what? Ordered means they maintain index numbers, but sets are unordered collection of items. They do not have index number. Right. So, we will see the what is set, what are the four properties of set, how to create set, how many ways are there to create set, and what are the different operations on set, we will discuss in this session. Right. Sets are unordered collection of items that are unique. What is meant by unique? Unique means see, list, tuple, strings can contain duplicate items, whereas sets are unique. Unique means it will not have duplicate items. Sets do not have duplicate items. See, one of the properties of sets. Right. Sets is collection of items that contains no duplicate items that are unique items. Unlike list, Python set does not maintain the order of elements, means it will not have index number. You can't access elements by using their index numbers. Right. See, this sample set. This is sample set S equals to and list enclosed with curly brackets, square brackets, whereas tuple round brackets, whereas sets enclosed with curly brackets. They have four properties: unordered, unchangeable, heterogeneous, and unique. Sets have four properties: unordered, they don't have, they won't maintain index numbers. Okay. Set does not maintain the order of data insertion, one thing. Next is unchangeable. Sets are immutable and we can't modify. Okay. Heterogeneous, sets can contain data of all types, and unique, set does not allow duplicates. Okay. Let us see, I will go to PyCharm and I will create one set. For example, see S equals to, brackets are surrounded by curly brackets. Okay. For example, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Not only this, second property is what? The second property is what? Heterogeneous, third property. Sets can contain data of all types. All types meaning it can contain floating point number, it can contain string, it can contain Boolean values, it may contain a list also 1, 2, 3. So, this is what? This is called heterogeneous. This is heterogeneous. Okay. Right. And they do not have index number. Okay, and unchangeable, you can't modify unique. Now, next point we will discuss how to create sets. How to create sets. There are two ways to create sets. two ways to create a set. Number one is by using brackets, curly brackets. This is number one, and second way is by using constructor. Same like we created a list constructor, we have by list constructor we created list, and tuple constructor we created tuple. So, by using the set constructor or method, you can say constructor or a method. By this constructor we can create a set. Okay. Now, we will see practically. So, I will go to PyCharm and I will create one set. For example, my set 1 equals to curly braces 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And now, I will try to print this my set. We will try to print this my set 1 and we will see the output. Let me run this program. When I run this program, see it is displaying 50, 20, 40, 10, 60, 30. See actually I created we said what 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, but the output is 50, 20, 40, 10, 60 and 30. Why? Because what is the first property? What is the first property is it is an order. So, it will not store in order, it will not store in order, it may store randomly store 50, 20, 40, 10, 60 and 30, and we will see what is the type of this set. So, to know the type of this set, we have one function called type function. Type function will tell you what is the data type of this my set 1, and when I run this see here it is displaying what set. This is one way to create set. Now, we will see another way. My set 2 equals to, now this time I will use constructor, this is constructor, okay, in curly brackets, and I will give something here, for example 100, 200, 300, 400 and 500. We will print this and also we will print the contents and also we will see the type of the set. So, print my set 2 and also I will print type of my set 2, type of my set 2. Yes. Now, we will run this. When you run this here, actually I created with 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, but it is storing in 400, 100, 500 randomly it is storing, because it is an order. And what is the type of this my set 2? My set 2, the type of my set 2 is set. Yes. For example, see I want to print empty set. If you want to print empty set, this is not the correct way to print empty set. See, last time we discussed, in last session we discussed list and tuple, right. Suppose I want to print empty list. So, what will you here? I will say my list equals to empty brackets. This is empty list and this is empty tuple, my tuple. My tuple equals to round brackets. See, list is what? Empty list, and what is tuple? Empty tuple. So, I will try to print this. I will try to print this my list, and also I will print the type of my list, type of my list. Okay. See, we will see what is it. See, this list is displaying empty brackets. So, nothing, no elements is there, it is list. And what is the type of this list? The type of this list is tuple. Same way, now what I will do? I will print tuple, my tuple, and I will print my tuple. Okay. Now, we will see it is tuple. Okay. It is tuple, brackets and it is tuple. Now, we will see set. Okay. I will remove all these things. For example, my list equals to, we will put empty brackets now, empty brackets, and we will try to print my set. This is my set, not list. This is my set. My set equals to empty brackets, and I will print my set, and also I will print type of my set, type of my set. And when you run this, see, this is not set, this is dictionary. Okay. Both data types, dictionary as well as, see, this is dictionary, and this is it. Both uses curly braces, So, when you use this empty brackets, it is not set, it is a dictionary. We will discuss after completion of this set. I want to print empty set. If you want to print empty set, we will use constructor, set constructor. This is a way to print empty set. Now, when I run this program, it will display set constructor and the type of the set is set. Right. Yes. Now, we understand how to create a set by two ways, by using curly braces and by using constructor. Right. See, now see what will I will create one set, my set equals to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and I want to access. One of the properties what? Unordered, means they do not have any index number, these items do not have any index number, and when you try to access, for example, I will try to access by using this square bracket notation. Okay. For example, it says 0, and when I run this you will get error. Why? Because set will not maintain index number, you will get error. Set object is not subscriptable. So, you can't access by using index number. Right. Now, we will see how to add items to the set. See, it is immutable, but thing is we can add items to the list. We can add items to the list. Okay. To add items to the list, there are two methods. One is add method, add method, and one is update method. So, now what I will do, I will create one set. For example, this is a set 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I want to add 70. If you want to add 70, my set and press dot. When you press dot, you will get a list of methods for set. So, when you press dot here and see add, update, clear, remove, pop, e superset, e subset, copy, symmetric difference, intersection, all these are methods of set. Okay. I want to add a new item, and what is here? Self we will discuss later what is self, and we have to pass one element here. Okay. Element. So, I want to add 70 element. Right. Now, I will try to print this my set, and when I run this, okay, see it will store randomly because it is unordered, sets are unordered, and when you try to run this, see where it see the output 50, 20, 70, 40, 10, 60 and 30. Okay, it adds randomly, not at the last. Append, in the list we have append method. Append method what will do? It will add at the last, but add method it can add anywhere in the set. So, this is one way to add items to the set. Next there is one more method called update method. See what is update method? For example, I have one more set, for example, my set 2 for example, and here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 for example. I want to add these four items of my set 2 into my set 1. I want to add in this set these 4 items. So, there is one method. There is one method called update method. When you press dot, there is one method called update method. And what do you have to pass? We have to pass set here. Okay, we have to pass set. So, what is that set? My set 2. So, in this my set, this also adds in this my set. These items 1, 2, 3, 4 will be added into this my set, and I will try to print my set. Yes, and when I run this, see these items are added 1, 2, 3, 4, 40, 10, 50, 20, 60 and 30. 60 and 30. Okay, right. So, this is a way to add items to the set by using add method, and second by using update method. Right. So, we understand how to add and how to update. Removing items, same like list, we can remove items by using remove method, discard method, pop method, clear method, and there is one statement called del statement. Okay. For example, I want to remove 50 from my set. I want to remove 50 from my set. If you want to remove my set, there is one method called remove method, remove, and in the brackets see we have to pass this argument called element. So, remove for example 50, I want to remove 50 and I will try to print. I will try to print my set, and when I run this 20, 40, 10, 60 and 30, 50 is removed from my set. This is one method. This is one method. See, there is one more method called a discard method. Now, we will see discard method. Okay. After discussing discard method, we will compare what is remove method and discard method. See, discard method and remove method both are same. Now, this time I use discard method, discard. See, discard also same way to pass element, that is 50, and I run this. When I run this, same output will get 20, 40, 10, 60, 30, it is removed. Now, what is the difference between remove method and discard method? Okay. Now, this time what I will do, I will use this remove method, dot remove method. Remove method I will use 70 here. I want to remove 70, but here there is no item with 70, okay, and trying to remove 70. And when I run this, what happens? You will get error. What error? Key error, because there is no element with 70. That is the reason we got key error. Okay. So, if you want to remove, if there is no element, I want to remove that element, you will get this key error. But whereas, when you use this discard 70, okay, even though there is no 70, now you will not get any error. You will not get any error when you use this discard. That is the difference between remove and discard. See, I am not getting an error, right. So, we understand what is the remove method and what is the discard method. Now, next, pop method. What is this pop method? Pop method will remove any random items from the set, any random item. For example, now see here I will use dot pop method. See, in list we used this index number, but here no need to